Hey, what's going on YouTube? Josh here. This week's lesson is going to be on Working for the Weekend by Loverboy. And remember, if you like our content, be sure to smash that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell because it really helps us out and we really do appreciate it. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the song. So, the first section that we're going to be covering is going to be the intro/chorus section. And for said section, we are going to be starting down at the 2nd fret on the A string. And what we're going to be playing is we're going to be playing this power chord here with some palm mutes and some open hits in between, and then there's going to be this cool little chromatic riff that we go and play. So slowly it sounds like this. And you just repeat that over and over again, so it's just... Right, so... And that's it for the chorus. All right, cool. Now that we're past the intro/chorus section, we're going to be going over the first verse. And for the first verse, we are going to be starting down at the 2nd fret. And what we're going to be playing is we're going to be playing some more chords with a lot of palm mutes in between, and then there's some little riffs that go in between as well. So starting here at the 2nd fret, we're going to be playing... Right? So you're essentially just palm muting and unpalm muting on those chords, and then you have the little riff that is open and not palm muted before leading you back into more chords. So from there, you're going to repeat what you just played. So again, slowly, we're going to have it as... Right? So you're pretty much just playing the same thing again, and then you're gonna go on to 2 and 3 on the E string. And you're gonna hit those 2 chords and just palm mute them the whole way. Then you're gonna repeat what you just played, so the... Sorry, the... And then you're gonna do the same thing again, but instead of hitting the... For that, you're going to just hit the last 2 chords that you're palm muting here, so the... You're just going to hit those last 2 chords open, and then you're going to go to those same 2 chords to palm mute the... Awesome. Now that we're done with the first verse, we're going to go over the pre-chorus. And for the pre-chorus, we're going to be starting on the A string up at the 5th fret. And for this section, we're going to have more of the same, just played differently. What we're going to be doing is some palm muting and some non-palm mute hits on the same chord as we go, and then there's going to be chord changes and little licks in between the chords as well. So we're going to start off here with a... From there, you're going to jump down to the 3rd fret and go... And then right after that, you're going to grab that chord again, so... And then you're going to kind of repeat the pattern. It's a little different, but it's meant to sound the same. So you have the... So this time when we go to the 3rd chord, you're just going to go dunk gung ga ba 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 ba, and then you're going to grab this A chord up here and go, and then 2 and 4 on the A string. And that brings us back to repeat another round of this section. So the right, so then you're going to grab that chord from that line again, and you're going to go. So it's da 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 palm mute. And so what you're going to be playing for the second half of the pre-chorus is you're going to be playing... Then this section is going to repeat again, the... And then the outro of this that goes back into the chorus is going to be, so dong gong ga da dong, 1 2 3. So those last 3 hits are open, or sorry, those last 3 hits are open. And that brings you back into the. All right, cool. Now that we're done with the pre-chorus section, we're going to be moving on to the interlude/solo section. And it's more of an interlude, although the guitar is the prominently featured instrument in the mix, so it does kind of act as a solo as well. However, it's not really a defined guitar solo as it repeats itself throughout the song. So for this interlude/solo section, we are going to be starting down at the 3rd fret on the E string. So we're down here at the 3rd fret for this interlude solo section, and what we're going to be playing is something like this. So for that, it's pretty basic. The one thing that I want to quickly go over is the. Right? So you're going to come down and then play the rest of the riff the same, but you come down in that open G early. So it's. Cool. Now, just quickly, the second time that you play that, it's the exact same, except the ending is this. And then you'll quickly do the to get back into either the verse or the other respective section that would come after this. Awesome. Now that we've covered the interlude/solo section, we're going to be going over the second verse, which is completely different from the first verse, but still starts down on the 2nd fret of the A string. Cool. Now with verse 2 down here, we're going to be doing some chugging instead of some chords, but we're still going to have some unpalm muted stuff, some licks in between. So I'm going to be starting down here in the 2nd fret, and it's going to be something like this. Right? So you're just chugging, you go down chromatically, and then you're going to start repeating, right? So then you have the. Then these last 3 hits are going to be. Right? So you have. Right? So you're going to walk up to do that, and then you're going to nicely play out this chord right here on the 4th fret, and then you're going to come down to an E major and play the first 4 strings of that chord, not hitting the E and B strings for either of those chords. And then it just repeats, and then it'll bring you right into the pre-chorus again. Awesome. Now we're going to go over our bridge section. So for our bridge section, we're going to be up at the 12th fret, but I just wanted to take a quick side note here in that if you're hearing a kind of opening and closing whooshing type effect or sound on the guitar in the actual song, you'd be correct because there is a phaser that is set to a frequency sweep so that it sweeps up and down the frequency spectrum, creating that opening and closing whooshing sound. So it's not something that you can do while you're playing to get that effect. You have to do it in post-effects processing. If you want to learn how to do that, you can go look on YouTube. There's tons of tutorials. It's really easy. It's really straightforward, but you have to have your own DAW and kind of recording setup in software. So aside from the side note, in that the whooshing sound is a post-effects processing and not something you do with your hands, for this bridge section, we are going to be starting right up here on the 12th fret of the G and B string. And what you're going to be doing for this interlude section is on the 12th frets of the G and B string, you're just going to be playing 16th notes, right? So really fast stuff, but it's just this, and then every few bars or so, you're just going to lift your middle finger from the 12th fret to the 11th fret on the G string while leaving the 12th fret on the B string there. So it's going to be something like this, slowly. Of course, up to speed, it's something a little more like. All right, and finally, right before the end of the song, we're at the outro, and the outro comes out of the interlude section. It's just slightly different towards the end, and for that, you're going to be starting down at the 3rd and 2nd frets. And for this last section, I'm just going to quickly go over the end riff again. So it's the 3rd iteration of our... Right? So you're going to play everything the same there, except right at the end you're going to go... And you're going to hit the 2nd fret power chord, and then you wait for the drum cue, and that's it. And awesome, that's it. That's the song. I hope you guys enjoyed learning it with me this week. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button, to ring that notification bell, and to give us a like or a comment. If you're interested in guitar lessons with me, or other types of music lessons with any of our other fantastic teachers over at Be On The Beat, be sure to go and check out their website, which is going to be down in the description. And guys, if you want to keep caught up with me and everything that I'm doing, as well as getting live updates as to when these videos go live to YouTube, be sure to follow up my Instagram, which I will have linked down in the description. Guys, until next week, peace.